Did you feel at one point that this team had the championship timber and that you guys were going to get there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, every year you come in, you want to make sure that you bring your best foot forward, and I think as a group we really felt that we had the personnel to do it.
What do you think went wrong in that regard then?
In the Boston series, we just put ourselves in a little bit of a hole, and I thought we played well 4 and 5, but we were too far back. So.
How soon do you start worrying about or thinking about contract issues that are coming up?
Yeah, I haven't really given it much thought yet. It's season just ended. My main goal was to win a cup this year. Now the next thing is make sure that I stay here in New York.
How much do you want to be here for years to come?
I want to be here for sure. I'm a little biased. I think this is the greatest organization. I've been here since day one, and they've treated me so nicely. So I want to stay here, and I want my career to end here, obviously.
How hard is it to finish the season in this fashion and not be able to continue?
Well, it's hard. We thought we had a good team here, and we're all disappointed of how the season ended.
What are the things that you're going to think about over this off-season of maybe just where this team came up short?
We just have to, when we started the second round, our first couple of games were where we wanted to be. So, try to figure out why that was, and just kind of try to clear our minds of all that stuff and come back ready to go.
And maybe it goes without saying, could you just kind of speak to the importance this offseason of Mark being able to, work out his issues and come back strong next season?
Yeah, he's going to take care of himself, and he's going to be ready, and he's a big part of the team, and when he's healthy, we'll be good.
What are you looking to work on the most this off season, and what did you learn, I guess, from this year to carry into the summer?
First of all, I guess, I'm going to try to work on everything like I do every summer, but from a weight room perspective, maybe some correlated stuff, balance-related stuff on the ice, a lot of different things. Brian Boyle and I were talking a little bit about working on our backhand shots, so maybe working on my backhander, but not a lot of different things.
You feel with what you've gained the first 2 years, you'll be able to raise your expectations and your level of play for this team going forward?
Hope so. That's the plan. So get home and have a good summer training and working out, and looking forward to next year.
Chris, personally, was it encouraging for you after kind of an up and down season to finish in a top 6 role as far as how you're looking to contribute next year and in the future?
I guess in a sense. There are a lot of things that were encouraging about the season, though. I don't think there's anything that was really discouraging for me. I was just excited to come to the rink every day and try to get better.
What's a day like today for you, coming in here and have to say goodbyes?
It's always a tough feeling. This is my third year of being pro and third time exiting playoffs early. Obviously fortunate enough to make the playoffs every year at such a young stage of my career, but you get the taste every year. Every time you make it, that you have the chance to do something special. And I think the group that we have is so competitive. They compete hard for each other, and they're willing to battle. And they want to be successful. It's unfortunate that we weren't able to come out on top.
Moving forward, do you feel good about the youth here that have gotten a taste of the playoffs?
Yeah, it's always going to be a different group every year. Obviously, you can't have the same team, but I think the guys that we added, got to taste of what New York is like and what playoffs are like for the first time, a couple of them, and that only helps. I remember my first playoffs, and I'm just thinking of, like Johnny Moore. My eyes were wide open. I'm sure he was, his mind was going a lot of different places, but I thought he stood his ground very well, and even Brass and Dorse, and all the guys that we got and had their first glimpses of playoffs. It's exciting stuff.
Do you feel you were unable to meet expectations as a team?
Unable? I think expectations are always high, and I think as a player you always want to set them as high as you can. personally, I want to be a Stanley Cup champion every year, and I think everybody in this group does. So to not make it, it's definitely disappointing.